What is up, listeners? This is Julia Murphy back on Madmen on Zoom. Tonight I got Mo and Joe and special guest Kyle, our number one listener. How you doing, Kyle?
I'm doing good. It's just, it's gonna be so weird that it's like, we took a nice long break of Mad Men and all that, and it's like, we're coming back full swing, and we're coming in with me. You know what I mean?
Sir.
It's like,
Yes, sir, we are.
Kyle, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I mean, right now, it's just gonna be fine. There's like, it's like 2 days later, I'm gonna have my final exam, my final, and it's just, I've been chilling.
That's good. I have my last final tomorrow,
Yeah.
and so we're getting through it.
What is that in?
Microeconomics.
Oh.
Yeah. Stupid.
Mo, when are you done?
I don't have any more tests. I'm just turning in essays. So, kind of whenever I finish them. What about you, Julia?
I have one more assignment for musical theater, and then I'm all free, done with junior year. I applied to graduate today. That was very cool, because apparently that's a thing you have to do at the end of junior year. No one told me that was coming, but that was a big shock.
That's big.
What does that consist of?
What?
What does applying to graduate consist of?
They send you an email and they're like, hey, it's almost your time. Please tell us when exactly you're going to graduate. And you basically just have to fill out your height and weight, apparently, so that they can get you a cap and gown.
Nice.
That's pretty sick.
Do you have to measure your head?
No.
Oh, and how are they going to know?
I think those are one size.
Oh.
Yeah. But, and then...
For middle school graduation, we had to measure our heads. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, I remember having that same thing of high school. You had to measure your head, you had to have a full height. It still didn't fit me, but it didn't matter. It didn't really matter because I was like, this is gonna be so stupid. This is gonna be such a stupid story. But my whole thing for high school, pretty much since the after Christmas break of freshman year, I got this trench coat for Christmas because it was based off of the current Doctor from Doctor Who at the time.
Oh my gosh.
And I had this gray bucket hat as well, and from the summer before. And I'm like, dang, I'm gonna come into school tomorrow just straight swagging and having both of these on, right? But everyone liked it so much that I didn't feel right taking it off. So I kept it on for the rest of high school. And
every single day?
Yeah, every single day, even in the summer. And so when it came to graduation, I had both of those under my gown, so I was straight sweating the whole time. But this was the great part. I wasn't wearing the thing because the headmaster or whoever controls the whole high school, he was up there just shaking hands with everybody, and on stage I just whipped out the trench coat, whipped out the hat, and put it on him while I shook his hand.
Kyle,
put it on your...
Kyle.
On the dude. It was the greatest. It was the greatest thing of all time. In fact, if you look at both my Facebook profile and my Instagram profile, you can see me wearing the two things on top of a mountain, which was Senior Mountain Day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I'm telling you.
I appreciate the just sticking to that character that you got going.
There were so many things in that.
Mhm.
But Senior Mountain Day?
Let's go back to Senior
Huh?
Mountain Day. I
All
want
right,
to hear
yeah.
more about that one.
All right, yeah. So Senior Mountain Day is for like the senior class. It's always like the thing with the high school where like somewhere around in the fall we all like go up this huge mountain. It takes the whole day to get up and down. That time they did not give us enough water, and thank God my buddy brought extra water to help me out on that one. But yeah, that's basically like the whole thing is that we climb up a mountain and we're like, wow, look at all of us, like as a class. But it was just a whole, it's just memeing. It's just memeing around with our class going up a
How
mountain.
big was your class?
Fun fact, our class was actually the biggest there ever was in high school, which, for St. Andrews is a really, really small school. So my class was maybe like just under 100, around 100, something like that.
Oh, wow.
That's like
I have two questions.
yeah. Mhm.
One, what state did you go to high school in?
Rhode Island, where I
Okay.
live.
And two, did you wear the trench coat on Mountain Day?
Oh, absolutely. That's what I'm talking about.
All right,
Yeah,
sweet.
he said
Yeah.
you can see it in the picture, Joe.
Oh,
I gotta
sweet.
see
Okay, I just
this.
wanted to make sure that we were staying consistent here with the trench coat.
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't
I
you
have
worry.
a question. Do
Yeah.
you still have the trench coat and hat?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I do, but I don't know if they were still.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm pretty
gosh.
sure. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure they're still like at Gordon.
Oh, you brought
Oh,
them to
okay.
Gordon.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Because
You can
yeah. Why would I not bring it to Gordon?
Exactly.
wait,
Okay.
have you worn the trench coat?
Not here, not in Gordon. No.
Okay.
Why not?
Because, well, it's specifically a symbol of high school.
No.
It was also the thing of like like I wore it consistently because I'm like, oh, no one will like me without it. So like
Oh,
when
Kyle.
so like when I went to Gordon, I'm like, oh well, nobody knows about it, so I'll just like go in there without it and just be the general me, so that people like me. Yeah.
And people
Well,
do like you.
yeah.
We have learned. People like you without the trench coat. So there you go.
There we are.
I know Kyle as the guy with the little mouse on his shirt or wherever you put it.
Mm-hmm.
Not a
That's-
trench coat, but
You want to hear the story about that too?
sure.
Love
All
to.
right. Yeah. Well, this actually involves Mo in his, So the idea is that during the fall in what's it, Fundamentals of Acting,
Mhm.
we had this project, me and Mo together, and we I forget exactly what it was about, but somewhere in it we did a scene from Flowers of Algernon, which was basically about like this autistic kid who through some type of science was being like engineered to have his mind like work on this lab rat, in which the lab rat was slowly but surely like getting smarter and smarter, like at an alarming rate. And so the whole thing is like, oh, the autistic kid like is super super smart, like outlandishly smart, and then just um then the conflict is like the rat eventually dies, and so the autistic guy starts to kind of lose his intelligence from that. But me and Mo did a scene with that, and fast forward to Christmas, she she's giving presents out to everybody, and her present to me was that small little mouse. And so I'm always like, I'm gonna be mad smart because I'm gonna keep him around. And he's always and I do have Algernon with me right now. I do have him. So I can always I can bring him back if you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, write in this call if you need to.
Mo, you were the best gift giver I know.
I think you're muted.
Are you muted? Oh, no, she's not. Uh-oh.
Oh, well. That's a shame.
What a tragic turn of events. Oh, no.
Dang.
Mo, you might want to leave and
Wait,
come
can
back.
you hear me
Oh,
now? Okay, it works.
Okay.
Okay,
Good.
yes. Oh, really? That's sweet. Thank you.
You are. You give the cutest things, and they're always sentimental and, like, very thought out.
Mm,
They're very
well,
sweet.
thanks. Flowers for Algernon was fun though. That was a really good project. It was super fun. We also, that same project, I think our topic was like subjective realism or something. And I think we had everyone sit in the theater and we turned all the lights out and we had like candles and then we played like different sounds that they're like atmosphere sounds. So like one was like at a cafe and then it went to like a little bit more abstract and we had people like talk about what they like thought of when they listened to the sounds. It was super fun.
That was a project you did for fundamentals?
Yeah,
No, it was intro to theater, I think.
That's it.
Oh,
That's
okay. I was like, we didn't do that.
Well, I'm taking acting for non-majors next semester,
Really? That'll be fun.
so I'm pumped for that one.
Get to
John
hang
Scoop
out.
took that last semester.
Yeah.
Yeah, last semester.
Scooger?
Scooger.
Scooger.
Get to hang out with Norm Jones.
Yes, I do. For a quad. I think it's a quad class.
Oh. He's a cool guy. I have a story that I want to tell based off of Kyle's trench coat story. Kyle, I think you'll like this one.
all right.
So
Did
in
you have a
middle
trench coat too?
school, what? No, I didn't have a trench coat. Oh my gosh. I wish. In middle school, there was this kid, Jacob, and he was a saxophone player. And around the last week of 8th grade, he came into the cafeteria dressed as the sexy sax man and started playing Careless Whisper. And he like got on top of the tables. I don't know why they allowed this, but he was playing the saxophone in costume. And then he left and came back as himself. And everyone was like, Jacob, great job. That was so cool, so funny, dude. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Did he deny that it happened?
He completely denied it. Like he
No
never
way.
he never said it was him. He was like, I don't know. I wasn't here. I was in the bathroom.
That's legendary.
Wait, so okay, there was an art teacher. I believe he retired at like for this year, but at the end of last year. But I think it was Z, and he would play his saxophone in like his office in Barrington. And so sometimes we'd be doing work calls or we'd be like I'd be going to class and like from upstairs I hear like this lovely saxophone music and I'm like, where is it coming from? And Luke was like, oh, that's just Z. And I was like, what? Just like instead of like I don't know, grading things, he would just jam out on his saxophone. And honestly, I haven't respected anyone that much almost ever. Just kidding. But like still, that's really cool.
That's cool.
I wanted to play the saxophone in 5th grade, but my mom said no.
Oh.
That's all I have on the topic of saxophone.
Why no?
Because it was like 5th grade band. And so we already had, like my older brother had already gone through the program and played trumpet. So we already had a trumpet. So my mom's like, you're playing the trumpet. We're not going to buy a saxophone.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Stupid. I want to go play the
Stupid.
saxophone.
Stupid. I wanted to play the harp, but harps are like $1,000. So that
You
didn't
could probably make one if you tried hard enough.
I don't think I'm capable of making a harp.
Kyle will make you a harp. Right, Kyle?
Sure. I'll figure it out.
Kyle took
Rough.
Tech 1.
It's basically just like making like slicing off rubber bands and then just tying them like on this weird shape. And then there you go. That's
Yeah, you
it.
got it.
Precisely. So Kyle, I expect to see Julia's harp by next semester.
I'll see what I can do.
Wonderful.
I don't
Have you guys-
expect it.
Have you
What?
guys seen that one instrument where it's like PVC pipes and there's like a bunch of them and then you hit them with like a paddle or like a flip flop and they make different sounds?
Yeah, the Blue Man Group uses them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're really cool. My dad made one of those once.
Could you imagine being in the Blue Man Group?
Do you think that like the members of the Blue Man Group have ever changed if we just haven't known because we've never seen their faces?
Joe, there's like a Blue Man Group in every city.
No, there's not. There's only 3.
There is.
Nuh-uh.
No, there's gotta be. There's gotta be like many Blue Men Group.
I'm looking this
No.
up.
There's no way.
How many people are in the Blue Man Group?
Yo, we could be the Blue Men Group.
Okay, Joe. There are 4 blue men. Oh, sorry. I misread that.
There are 4 blue men. Keep going.
I'm gonna reread that. There
Mhm.
are 4 blue men in the touring cast, and in domestic cities such as Las Vegas or Chicago, about 6 performers in each cast. In the US, there are about 35 blue men.
Bloomin'!
35 certified blue men.
There's no way
Yeah,
that's true.
what
There's
kind
only
of
3
training
in
do
my
you have
heart.
to go through to be a blue man?
I don't know.
Do you get like a little card that you can carry in your wallet? Ah, yes, I am a blue man.
No, I think that if your face is blue, you don't need a card to tell people that.
Well, your face isn't always blue if you're a blue man.
Yeah, what if I could be a fake blue man? You know?
Have any of you ever watched Arrested Development?
No.
Mm-mm.
Good, I'll get to explain this. So
Oh, gosh.
Tobias Funke is one of my favorite characters in the show, and he wants to be in the Blue Man Group, so he just paints himself blue, and then there's like blue handprints all over the house, and somebody like finds him and he goes, "Oh, I'm afraid I just blew myself."
Oh, because that's a play on the word blue.
Kyle liked it.
L-U-E and B-L-E-W for the people that didn't get that one.
It's a good show.
Oh, that is quality. This is quality.
I think you need to watch that show.
I mean, who knows if it's just like that, like all the time.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I swear. It's a good show. Arrested Development. I will plug that. I want to look more into
Julia,
this.
I have a question for you.
What?
Have you ever thought about making clothes out of your curtains like they do in Sound of Music?
These ones?
Yeah, those ones.
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, they're pretty.
I'm sure my mom just like found this fabric at the thrift store.
Mo, have you thought about making them out of your curtains?
Yeah,
I
Mom.
have, but I don't want to. I like
Oh.
these curtains as curtains.
Kyle, have you ever thought about making clothing out of your pillowcases?
Oh, you know what? That'd be a swell idea.
Or the lampshade?
Yeah. I'm doing some research about the Blue Man Group now.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are happy.
Can I apply?
To the Blue Man Group?
Yeah, see if I can apply.
I bet there are auditions.
You
How
know
much
what
do you
you
get
can
paid?
apply
What's the
for as long
salary?
as you're 18?
What?
Survivor.
Kyle's taking the light bulb out of his lamp here.
Kyle, no.
And the lampshade has come off.
Okay, Joe. Our casting team holds regular auditions in New York City, Chicago, and Los Angeles. We have
Okay.
also held auditions in Atlanta, Orlando, Las Vegas, and other cities. To be considered for a future audition, please submit a recent headshot or photo along with a performance resume.
Do you think that the headshots are just people that cover their face with blue paint?
Ooh. Make sure to include height, weight, your current location, and all relevant acting and music experience. Please note you must fall within our height requirement, which is between 5'10" and 6'2".
Oh, I do. Okay.
What?
I can't be a part of the Blue Man Group.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
you're a
No.
woman. Bloomin' group. Make your own group.
Yo,
The Blue.
the Bloomin' are mad tall. I'm like 5'8", almost.
We review all submissions and will contact you only if we are interested in setting up an audition.
Oh, wow.
You know, so many jobs have, like, performance jobs have height restrictions, like Disney performers and also the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. And Rockettes.
Oh,
Wait, can I be a Rockette? What's the height requirement for that one?
I
let
think
me-
it's 5'8" to 5'10".
I can't
Dude,
be a
I'm not
Rockette.
tall enough. 5'6" to 5'10 and a half. Okay, I am tall enough.
I'm not.
For Rockettes,
Yes. Disney
I'm not.
performer height requirement.
I think it depends on the character you're trying to.
Goofy is 6 feet tall.
I'm 6 feet tall. I'm 6'1".
Ask me how tall someone is.
How tall is
Tinkerbell.
Chip?
Tinkerbell. Oop, I gotta search for it.
That's gotta be like 4'8".
Tinkerbell is between 4'10 and 5'2.
What about Chip?
Chip is between 5'2". Wait, do you mean the teacup or the
Squirrel.
5'2" and 5'4"? But if you want to be
It's
the
a
teacup,
chipmunk. It's not a squirrel. It's a chipmunk.
What about Dale?
Chip.
Is
Dale,
Dale the same height as Chip?
I'm sure.
They're twins.
Who's the tallest though?
They have different noses.
Ursula is 6'2" to 6'4".
Ursula's
Shut up.
6'2"?
Wait, does that mean Ursula's usually played by a guy?
Probably.
Oh, that's crazy.
6'2" to 6'4" is Baloo, Beast, Woody, Brer Bear, Jafar, Launchpad, Sully, Ursula, Hades, and Kronk.
Why is Woody so tall?
Wait,
Dude,
who's
What?
Launchpad?
McQuack. Launchpad.
I think he's from
McQuack.
like Darkwing Duck or something.
DuckTales.
DuckTales.
Okay.
I've never seen DuckTales.
Me neither, actually.
It's alright. Winnie the Pooh is 5 feet tall. Oh.
I can't be Winnie the Pooh. That's sad. What about
Got,
Piglet?
like, mad fat though.
What about Piglet?
Piglet? Give me a second. I love this. This is fun. Piglet is 4'10" to 5 feet.
Do you want to see a picture of me and Piglet?
Yes.
Let me find it.
I have a picture of me and Sully.
I have a picture of me.
Oh.
My mom. That was the first. Monsters Inc. was the first movie I saw in theaters, and my mom dressed me up with like 2 little pigtails, and then we went to Toys R Us afterwards, and they had like a giant like cutout of Sully and Mike Wazowski, and she had me stand next to them, and it's one of the cutest photos of me ever.
Kyle, have you been to Disney?
Yeah. I've been to Disney plenty of times. There was I thought of like 6 stories at once, but let me just let me just give you like one. When I was like a baby, like a baby, me and Dad were hanging out after like some ride, and he was just laying on his back snoozing, and he had me like on his stomach, and we were so still and so like natural in where we were. People were like coming up and like wondering if we were like animatronics of like
Gosh.
some type of publicity for like a new movie or something, because we were just so like still.
That's so cute. Joe is like furiously looking for this picture.
No, I found it now. I'm just trying to figure out how to share it.
You can share screen.
Yeah.
But I don't want to share my whole screen.
Why?
You get options when you choose to share your screen. You can show a single picture.
What are you hiding?
What's
Oh,
wrong
really?
with
I can show a single picture?
Eh?
Here, I'll just make it my background, can I?
Oh my gosh. While he figures that out, this is our last episode of Madmen on Zoom because it is finals week, but Dungeons and Madmen is not over yet. They're gonna continue filming for I don't know how long. Trace did not tell me, but those episodes will continue to come out, so you can see what are their names? Kyle, you might know.
Hang on.
Global Recess.
Yeah, there's Global Recess, there's Flim Flam, Demango, and then there's Melody. That's it.
This is why
You
we have
disabled
the show.
screen sharing, Julia.
What?
You disabled screen sharing.
When did I do that?
I don't know.
One part. I don't think I did that. If you
Oh,
send
but
it
it-
to me, I'll put it in the video.
It just says that you cannot.
Well, I'm
I'll send it to you, though.
sorry. Oh wait, no, I fixed it.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yay.
Go ahead. Go for it, Joe. Have a fun time. Oh my gosh.
That's me and Piglet.
No, that's you.
I just want to know where this kid is now, you know? Like, where's that kid?
That's so cute. You were so blonde.
Yeah, I was like super, super blonde.
Oh. That was cute. I love Piglet.
Yeah, Piglet's my favorite.
Who's everyone's favorite Winnie the Pooh character?
I also like Eeyore.
I love your.
He's so sad.
It's more that Eeyore's just like my spirit animal.
Yeah.
Like, you know, my favorite. It's just, I'd say like Tigger's probably my favorite.
I love
Oh, yeah.
Tigger. He's so obnoxious.
I did Christopher Robin. I think he's really sweet.
Not Ewan McGregor, Christopher Robin, though. He's kind of mean.
Yeah, like in the books and in the cartoon.
You know who is a terrible character and can go rot? Rabbit. I hate Rabbit. Rabbit's a little jerk.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what Tigger favorite would say.
Remember, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this one. It's one of like the really old ones, but Pooh gets his butt stuck in Rabbit's wall, and Rabbit uses him as a shelf. Like,
Wait a second.
Rabbit's such a jerk. I bet Beverly would like Rabbit.
Oh! Wow!
It's like,
No, but the
I love Beverly. Beverly is one of my best friends, but
No.
you gotta admit.
Okay,
That's-
you ready?
accurate.
You ready? Winnie the Pooh loves honey.
Read to us, please.
See the picture. He loves honey. He visits Rabbit. There is always honey at Rabbit's house. Pooh eats and eats.
Ew.
Oh no, Pooh cannot fit through the door. This is the one you're talking about, Julia.
Oh, yes!
How are you not impressed that I have the book with me?
No.
He is stuck. You ate too much, says Rabbit. Your door is too small, says Pooh. Christopher Robin reads to Pooh to help him feel better. Ready?
Huh?
After a week,
Whoa.
Pooh's friends all pull together, and he finally comes free.
They literally just let him starve for a week
A
until
week.
finally got his ass through there.
A week.
They just left him there for a
See
week.
what I mean? Rabbit is a Slytherin.
Oh, okay. Of course he is.
Okay. Well, we have to wrap up this show, sadly. It's been an interesting year of Sweaty Tooth.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
fun
wow.
and exciting, and then Corona came. but it was still fun. Thanks for joining us, Kyle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, Kyle. It's been
Kyle.
great.
Yeah,
And thank
dang.
you to whoever's listening when we upload
Simon,
this tomorrow night.
we know you're
Simon
listening.
and Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Simon.
Kyle, we know you're listening.
Yeah.
All right, this has been Madmen on Zoom. Goodbye.
Goodbye.